Hello my dear friends, I'm Ion from Story Club, and in this video I will tell you three things: the why, the what and the how, why I'm doing this in front of you. I'm a software engineer. I don't like to be in the spotlight, but I feel the urge to do it, and I will explain why. First of all, why. It all started in 2017 when I was a part of an online startup school, and one of our teachers was Alan Kay. You might not know the guy, but this is this is the guy that invented the iPad. It's not Steve Jobs. We have these devices because Alan Kay, back in the 70s, a member of Xerox PARC, he came up with a Dynabook idea, and Steve Jobs just came and visited the park and got inspired by the work of ours. He came and the same Alan Kay came up with the graphical user interfaces. He worked a lot about, and that's why you have all the possible icons and the screens and computers in general. So we had him as a teacher back in 2017, and he challenged the students to make a cosmic intuition jump 30 years into the future. And that's what I did. And a few days after the class, I wrote him and I said that I did a cosmic intuition jump 30 years into the future, and I ended up in a world where everything is available and nothing has any meanings. And I asked him, is this a plausible future? Can it happen? And if so, where do we go from there? To my surprise, in a few days he replied, and I need to quote him here. That's what he said. It's worth looking at the aristocracy in various European countries, especially from the Renaissance onward. An interesting percentage made great use of having everything. So the world and the future had much meaning for them, and many others didn't. The world and the future had little meaning beyond being above others, and perhaps an afterlife if they gave enough to the church. So the meaning of life is to live life with meaning. The substitute purpose for another good sentence. The purpose of life is to live life with purpose. And we humans are the species that can invent the meanings. So I'd worry more about getting more people to learn how to find the kinds of meanings that transcend convenience. So I'll leave you with this. Getting more people to learn how to find the meanings that transcend convenience. That's a noble goal, audacious, and very hard. We are not quite there yet, but I will start with the cosmic intuition jump 30 years into the future. I'll start with telling you what this thought exercise led to. I'll tell you what I saw there. I looked around, what do you see 30 years into the future? So this is the why. I would like to take you on a journey to 30 years from now. And why, how, what. Next I will tell you how I will do this, how I will take you on this journey to 2050. So first of all, the past 7 months I wrote a draft of a sci-fi novel. It was a work done together with Natalie Young, a writer from UK. I was writing a chapter. She would go through it, reject it a couple of times, and in the end she would approve it. So we did this work for the past 7-8 months. And this is just a draft. This is something you can contribute to by your reactions, by your comments, by your engagement. So, and if it aligns with overall goal of the narrative, overall goal of where this story is heading to, I'll of course include them. Um, how? So I'll publish this short videos every week, and you are welcome to watch, listen, and read the stories. This is how I'll do it. Publish on social media. Eventually, I'll try to publish on hard paper, but that's not the goal. The goal is to get the story out so other people can do the same cosmic intuition jump 30 years into the future, because this is as they say, lead by example, and that's the kind of stories I would like to see more in the current society. And there is a lot of talk about artificial intelligence, about biotech, and this is the kind of stories we would like to see more of. We would like to see more people, more writers imagine how this kind of future might look like. This is how. And the last but not least is the what. The what of what is the story about. Harari, in his books Homo Deus and the most recent Nexus, he's talking about the merging of artificial intelligence and biotech and how they can shape humanity. The entire process of how it happens, it's not a particular interest for me. It might happen, it might not happen, but I imagine the next step. What happens when this is already in place? So we have an artificial intelligence that uses biotech to acquire a human body. And the name of the book is called The Marvin. If you know that the answer is 42, most likely you know which Marvin I'm talking about. But if you don't know, you can ask one of the GPTs. I wouldn't advertise any of them. I'm personally using Claude from Anthropic. So yeah, this is the story about the Marvin 30 years from now. And this is a story about how it interacts with the humans. It's a story about trying to fit in, a story about infatuation, love, fierce animal, but not over Marvin, it's himself. It's about fierce, animalistic, and ephemeral love story that happens under his watch. It's a story about technology and how it drives humanity, but the technology itself is not the driver. It's just a tool. It's a tool for humans to use, because a lot of people fear that the technology will replace us. I imagine a future where it's not that. We are using it as a tool. All in all, is a cosmic intuition jump 30 years into the future. That's what I'm inviting you to join me in. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you in exactly 1 week. Bye bye.